India has over 6 crore small sellers running the businesses on instinct. They know their customers, their busy seasons, their best selling products. But a 3% shop that already has offline customers do not have time to watch every order, every price change, every stock out hour by hour. Research from ICRIER found that 13% of small sellers avoid selling online specifically because they cannot keep up with their tracking, returns, stock, pricing. And 43% of sellers who aren't online yet say that it's not cost or capability holding them back. It's simply that they do not know tools like this exist for them. The tools that do exist, dynamic pricing, demand forecasting, have been used by big e-commerce platforms for over a decade. They were built for teams with data scientists, not for small MSME owners of Bharat running a shop from their phone. This is a gap Uday is supposed to close. It's not an app seller has to download. It is not a dashboard that they have to remember to check. It is an agent that lives inside their WhatsApp somewhere that they are already checking 20 times a day. They only have to set one thing once, the lowest and highest price they are comfortable selling at. From there, the agent watches their orders, forecasts their stock, tests their pricing, all while giving them real time updates on WhatsApp, and only speaks up when something actually needs their attention. In Hindi or English, giving a reason, not just an alert. This is the landing screen for Uday. The UI defaults to Hindi since it's built for local shopkeepers, but there's a language toggle that allows to switch to English. The sellers sign in just with their WhatsApp numbers. Since it's WhatsApp based, they can join and use it right from their phone, no separate app needed. For anyone who just wants to look around, there's a demo dashboard option here. It drops you straight into a sample seller account so you can see a pre populated dashboard. Here we land on Riya Sharma's dashboard. There's a run demo card at the top. It's a scripted 6-day walkthrough showing how Uday reacts to stock depletion and a sudden demand in shock. Below here, we have our products, each showing its stock level, current price, and a status tag. The status tag can either be safe or urgent depending upon the restock requirements. Here we can see that it is simulating the days. We are also receiving the WhatsApp notifications. The price exploration graph, this is Uday testing different price points for a product and learning which one performs the best. Under the hood, this uses Thompson sampling, a Bayesian multi-armed bandit model. Each price point is treated as an arm, and every time a price is tried, its outcome updates a beta probability distribution for that arm. Each day, Uday samples from every arm's distribution and picks whichever price is highest sample. That's what you see in the posterior mean and 95% confidence interval columns. This is a better fit than the fixed A B testing because it naturally balances exploring untried prices with favoring the one that's actually converting the best without needing a human to call the test. That's why 4110 price comes out on top here. It's not just the highest average, it's the price with the strongest posterior confidence given how many times it's been tried. Further down, we have stock forecast, a 30-day probability curve showing the likelihood of running out of stock. This is powered by Monte Carlo simulation. Uday estimates a Poisson daily demand rate from recent order history, then simulates hundreds of possible future sale path, 500 by default, to see how often stock would actually hit zero. This gives an honest probability instead of falsely a precise straight line projection. And when there's very little sales history, it widens the confidence band rather than pretending to be certain. Then there's a sales chart trend plotting units sold over the last 30 days with a flagged market shift where sales dropped over 40% from the trailing average. Right below, there is a agent reasoning log. This is the transparency layer. It shows exactly what decision Uday made each day, an actual message that went out to the seller on WhatsApp in Hindi, plus an expandable show reasoning for underlying logic. There's also a text box to ask Uday question like, should I increase the price? We also have a WhatsApp chat that simulates the actual chat interface where the seller and Uday agent talk. So all of this reasoning and these alerts ultimately arrive as a simple WhatsApp messages. We can ask questions to Uday based on our preferences in natural language. If we log out, we can also try in the WhatsApp method. We send the join Wondertone message, that is the code given by Twilio. That is what we have used to integrate WhatsApp. We can ask questions over here also.
We ran a 30-day stimulated market, including a real-world stress test where a competitor suddenly drops the price. A seller using static unchanging price earned Rs 21,605 over that period. A seller using self-learning agent earned Rs 24,238 or 12.2% lift. That gain didn't come from a big marketing budget. It came from the agent noticing the competitor's move and adjusting before the seller even would have. Now scale that instinct across the sellers. This is actually built for. The ones ICRIR found are growing sales faster than they can track. The ones who do not yet know a tool like this exists for them at all. This isn't asking a seller to hand their business over to an algorithm. It's asking them to set a floor and ceiling once for each product and giving their judgment a faster feedback loop than they could ever run by hand. India has tens of millions of small sellers running businesses on instinct that already works. Uday doesn't replace that instinct. It just makes sure it hears back in their own language without them having to open anything new. Thank you.